Okay, so I am at the Busker Festival in Auckland, New Zealand today, and pretty fun day. Beautiful environment down by the harbour, also up in the city, lots of people around, interesting place to be, pretty cool performances. And how's this for cool? This guy even included me in his act. It was a lot of fun. But I thought it might also be a good opportunity to talk about what is Gong. So Qigong, it's made up of two words, Qi and Gong. So the Qi means energy. What does the Gong mean? Well, it means work or skill, but we can put a little bit more context into that. So that Gong is the same Gong in Gong Fu, or often popularly pronounced Kung Fu. There's a little bit of a story about the different pronunciations and different dialects from different parts of China, but it's the same word. That Kung or Gong is the same Gong as in Kung Fu. Now, Kung Fu doesn't actually in and of itself say anything about martial arts, even though we commonly use it to refer to Chinese martial arts. It's talking about skill, and in particular a high level of skill that takes a long time to work at and achieve. And martial arts often epitomize that because it takes a long time, a lot of practice to really achieve some of the high level abilities within those martial arts. So, but Gong doesn't of itself talk about that, it's talking about skill. So you can probably say that anyone who has achieved a high level of skill, a deep level of skill that takes a long time to work at, to get, has Gong Fu. They have achieved Gong Fu, they have Gong. So these performers, a lot of them, they were doing really tricky, difficult things. So they have Gong Fu in their performance, in the things that they do. So that's really cool to see people who've practiced and worked to achieve skill. So what does that have to do with Qigong though? Because often when we think about those sorts of skills, we think about really obvious skills, things that you can see, like these performers or like a martial artist doing something amazing. But the Qigong, the Gong in Qigong, it can be just as amazing, but we're working with our energy, so often it's not as obvious. Often there's not something as external to see as part of that. But that Gong is just as important, and understanding the meaning of that can, I think, help us to understand that working with this, it can take time, it can take practice. If to begin with you don't necessarily notice huge changes in yourself, maybe there's things you're wanting to change, maybe you're not developing in your awareness of energy as quickly as you'd like, understand it takes time. It builds up little by little by little, but that slow and sure process, that's what gets you there in the end. Keeping at it, and in the end you can do amazing things. Now, what are those amazing things? It's going to be different for different people. Some people might want to do amazing things that other people can see, like some of these street performers. For other people, it's simply going to be increasing their own health, their own well-being, their own energy, their own awareness of energy. For others, they might want to be able to do things like apply their skill with energy to something like healing. That's a really good and useful application of that skill. Again, subtle. It's not something that necessarily other people are going to be able to see easily, but the effects can be really powerful and really valuable, really worthwhile. So we do actually have the Introduction to Qigong Healing course. Is going to be coming up and available on Long White Cloud Qigong. I wouldn't say soon, it's probably still going to be a few months away, but that's going to be coming up soon, and that's a really useful, worthwhile use of Gong. So wherever you're at with your Qigong, you might be right at your beginning. I encourage you to keep practicing. That skill comes little by little, and when you develop that though, you can have amazing breakthroughs. Things that seemed impossible to you in the past can now seem commonplace because you understand them, because you've developed the skill. All right, if you enjoyed this video, if you like hearing things about Qigong, Please like the video, maybe share it, subscribe, that sort of thing. I am hoping to grow the channel, and that really helps if you do those things. Okay, hope to see you in the next one.